So welcome back to another Aquamate video. As I promised last week, we're going to the big green shed or Bunnings to get some plants to finish off an indoor pond. We're going to see what else we can get there. So strap yourselves in and let's go buy some stuff. Also, it's a pretty long drive to Bunnings from where I live, so in that meantime, while I'm driving all the way over there, if you can hit the like button, let's see if we can get 75 likes for this video. The last couple targets we asked if we could hit them, we got there, so I reckon we can get 75 this time. So smash that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Okay, so we have arrived, just trying to find a park. So let's go in, let's park, and let's go in and pick up some stuff. It's a little bit chilly outside, so luckily I've got an Aquamate jumper to keep me warm. Buy one now at the Aquamate website. Don't have a website. Just message me if you want one. The big green shed is not as big as most other Bunnings, but it is still pretty big. What we'll do is head out to the nursery section and the outdoor ponds and get some plants. Umbrella grass, which is pretty cool, pretty big, but I think it's going to be really popular in a lot of Wabikusa style setups. There we go, umbrella sedge. There's a smaller one. There's probably one over here that's perfect size for what we want to do. We're missing a few of the plants that I wanted. One of them was the Bacopa Carolina, or Caroliniana. But it doesn't look too great, unfortunately. So I don't know whether I should get it anyway and try and bring it back. I really like the pink flamingo over here. That'd be pretty cool. I like the dwarf blue sedge. I can just imagine that coming over, blending in with some of the wood. And then this Mesos Camilio. This is kind of cool. Kind of looks a bit like a weed though, so I don't know. I'll keep having a look and then I'll show you what I end up digging out. And one thing I was going to say, instead of buying soil and that sort of stuff, if you buy one of these and transport it into your Wabikusa or your indoor pond, you've already got all the substrate in the back. There's going to be plenty for our little bioscape cloud. So you don't need to buy any soil or anything. The only thing you might want to do is add a little bit of sand, which you can get sand over there, and your wood and your rocks. Alright, I'm definitely going to grab this one. I'm definitely going to grab this anyway, even though it looks a bit funny, and I'm going to back ourselves into make it better. I'm definitely going to get this one, because that's going to look awesome at the back. And maybe I should try this one as well, the pink flamingo. I don't know much about it, but a bit of a contrast. Alright, let's get them. Let's go get something to eat. I will show you a restaurant that you know very, very well, but I've never seen it called this before. Ever seen it called that before? What do I get? I get a quarter pounder. Do you guys have that in America? I'll get a deluxe one without mayo. I'm allergic.
Hi, can I take a order?
Hey, can I get a large deluxe quarter pounder meal but with no mayonnaise? That's it, thank you.
Oh, good job.
Cheers. Ooh, yummy. Thank you. See ya. Alright, so this McDonald's is in Lilydale, and it's the only one I know of that uses their sign a bit differently to everyone else and calls it Macca's, because that's what pretty much most Aussies call McDonald's down here. Premix Coke. What's your favourite thing to order at Macca's? I usually just go a normal quarter pounder, but at the moment they've got the deluxe, which I'll show you. It's a pretty special burger. But what's your favourite thing to order? Let me know in the comments down below. Or maybe you like another fast food. Let me know what that is too. Okay, so this is the Bioscape Cloud. That's Arlo. Hi Arlo. This is what we're going to be putting the plants in. So I'm going to go separate the plants. We'll have a little chat about what we're going to do, and then we'll put this thing together. Okay, so we have our pond plants. So let's get them out of the bag. Now, what I want to do is basically separate the plants from the pots, and then that way I can chuck them into this container and I can start planting out the Wabikusa. But let's do this one first. I've got all these stones. Gently pull it out and try and not rip it. And that's perfect. So we can pull each one of these apart, really rip this apart. We've got a bunch of plants in, or pups. I always call them pups when you've got multiple plants coming out in different sections. It's basically mud. So that'd be really good to have at the back of your Wabikusa, but it is going to make it kind of dirty too. So what I'll have to do is wash everything off, and maybe for the purpose of trying to do this all in one day, I might actually use some aqua soil, because otherwise we're going to end up with a mess and it's going to take forever to settle. Okay, so what I ended up doing was just putting the plants and all that dirt into this bucket and then rinsing it off under the hose, under the tap, and you can see nice and clean now. So I don't know if I'm going to use one of these or all three. All three might be too much. The Bacopa is just all little separate bits. It's probably just been propagated and chucked in there for sale, and it hasn't worked very well, so hopefully we're going to give it the better lighting and better conditions. This one, huge root system, but you can see it's one nice plant. And then this one, we could sort of propagate that and rip that apart and move that around the tank a bit, but I do like it bunched up. And more of this. The other thing, I washed some of this. It's still a bit dirty, but I wanted to use that at the bottom of the front of the Wabikusa. So move the plants aside. We'll do this. We're going to stack our 2 pieces of wood exactly how I want. That's how, no. We'll stack the wood how we want it. We'll get it all sorted. So I'm going to fill up the back with a bit of aquarium substrate, aquarium soil, and then we'll plant these in, and I'll probably just have the rocks at the front here, and then I might pick a plant or two out of some of the tanks just to give us some greenery at the front. So let's start doing that now with a bit of music. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's have a look at this. How good does it look? This is the deluxe quarter pounder without the McChicken sauce. Lettuce, tomato, 2 slices of cheese, ketchup, mustard or tomato sauce, fresh onions and pickles. It's everything you want in a burger. Hell yeah! So there we have it. I mean, once this plant sort of comes back a bit, this is all gonna all start standing up and be bright pink. That bacopa should creep over all of this wood and start pushing into that section, which I think will be really awesome. I love the umbrella sage. No, umbrella. I've gone blank. The umbrella plant. This is awesome. Friend of mine, Alvin Kong, really good with wild bicuses. He put them in one of his and they look fantastic at the back. I couldn't fit all three. And then this one here, which I think is like I think I've had it before as trying to use it in a fish tank, and it was never going to work, I don't think. It always needs to be, you know, immersed, not submerged. So that might be the perfect way for that, and that should really bunch up. It's a little bit cloudy. I thought I'd pay tribute to Bunnings by using the stones that they gave me as well. I think it's not what I would normally do, but it is a bit of a cool contrast as opposed to, you know, it's really bright at the bottom, you've got all your natural woods, and then bright again at the top with all the colours. This light is fantastic at growing plants, so I think it'll work really well. So there you have it. I think it looks pretty good. It ended up costing $48 for all those plants at Bunnings. A whole afternoon of mucking around, but that's probably because I was filming. The McDonald's cost $14, I think. But hey, look, I had a lot of fun making this video. There's a bunch of bloopers that I'm left at the end of this because they were too funny to leave out, but too stupid to put in the middle. So I've got a quick thing I need to announce. There will be no Aquamate videos next week or the week after because I'm going away. So I can't really keep up if I'm away. I'll try and make some videos while I'm away, so we'll have some extra content when we get back. Premieres 6:30 p.m. generally every Thursday night, but it's going to be 3 weeks from now. So hope to see you guys there soon. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that button and ring the notification bell so you know when the next video comes out. I will try and do a few little reels. I've done a couple lately that seem to be getting a few views, and they're quite fun to make and they're easy to make, so I might get time when I'm away. But keep a lookout for those. Until then, hope you all stay safe. Stay safe. Hope you all stay safe. See you soon.
What a wonderful world.
I hate that bloody reversing camera. Stop. You can stop. Thank you. Well, master of a pig.